Congratulations on landing your new job. This is such an exciting time for you. And I'm sure you're probably concerned about what you have to do to be prepared for your new job and be successful at your new company in your new role. I'm going to encourage you to stop and think about what you can do for yourself as you prepare to start this new job. Thanks so much for joining me. My name's Annette Garsteck, and I'm a certified senior professional career coach and a senior professional resume writer. I help women get paid what they're worth and never underestimate their skills. So what exactly do I mean when I say do something for you when you're starting your new job? When you're starting a new job, you have a totally new, fresh start ahead of you. And I don't want you to waste that fresh start and refresh things in your mind and refresh things just for you in general. So take this time before you start your new job and plan out, what does that fresh start look like for you? Let's start with mindset shifts. Being more mindful in your day will help you with your new job. It will serve as a reminder that you do not have to keep going full steam ahead all the time. It will keep you present and you will enjoy the new things that you're learning. You'll enjoy the new people that you're meeting. The most effective shifts in mindset I've been able to make are around gratitude and affirmations. Let me share them with you. I have a daily routine, and every morning I write down 5 things that I'm grateful for. And I also write down an affirmation, whatever one I'm using at the time or whatever one I've picked or created. I write that affirmation down 5 times. I have a notebook specifically reserved for this gratitude and these affirmation writings every single day. And when I'm having a down day or a rough day, I'll take out that notebook and I'll page through it, and it really helps center me. What's your favorite affirmation? I'd love to hear about it down in the comments. Set boundaries. Getting a new job is a wonderful time to set boundaries. I heard this recently, and for the life of me, I cannot remember who told me or where I heard this comment, but it was super helpful to me, so I'm going to pass it on to you. If you know who said it, please tell me in the comments below so that I can give credit where credit's due. But the thought was around boundaries being for you personally. So boundaries aren't for other people to follow. Boundaries are for you to enforce. And that's a really healthy way, I think, to consider what boundaries are and how they can be a tool for you in your life. I'm going to talk about 3 key areas that I think it's important to set boundaries around when you're getting a new job. The first one is identifying your work hours. So if you're working remotely, it's so important that you not sit at your computer for 12 hours a day. When do you want to take breaks in your day? What time do you want to take your lunch? These are just important things for you to consider. And then I would urge you to take it a step further and block this time off in your calendar. Regarding breaks and lunches, do you need to center those times away around different activities that you need to do during the day? For example, do you need to go get the kids, or do you need to drop off the kids at school? Do you need to care for an elder in your family? If you're working hybrid, what days are you working from home and what days are you in the office? Define these days for yourself so you can create a routine and you can plan around this new lifestyle. Let's talk about where you will work. If you're an on-site employee, you may not know the arrangement of your office or your desk until you get to the office for your first day of work. But what you can do is define a space for yourself when you get there. Can you make it so that the setup of your desk or the setup of your cube or your office is defined and you can have a place where you can really do focused work? Avoid developing a habit where you work through breaks and lunch times. Make sure you set an alarm or put them on your clock so that you can get up and walk away and at least refresh your mind during those times. And then bring some personal pictures, some sayings, something that makes your space at work yours and makes it a comfortable place for you. If you're working remotely, then create a defined space in your home where you'll regularly work. Decorate it. If you're in the field a lot visiting clients, make sure you have all the things you need to be successful with you when you hit the car. The most important thing that is a terrible inconvenience when you forget it is all of your charging cords. So be sure to have those in your car ready for you to go. And then if you're a hybrid worker, you get to set up two spaces, both your office space and your remote space. So you can really have fun with that. Let's set a boundary as well about being contacted outside of work hours. This is a great boundary to establish. What are the company rules for hourly and salaried employees around getting contacted for work outside of work hours? Or is there an on-call policy? Why would you need to be contacted outside of work hours? If being contacted outside of work hours is part of your new role, then what rules do you need to set up about how you want to be contacted outside of work? Do you prefer a text first or a phone call? Are there times when you simply won't be available? Like if you're going to be picking up your children, or you have to go to your kids' games, or you have doctor's appointments with elderly family members, like those times should be off limits. And how do you communicate those to your new employer? And one last idea on setting up this boundary around being contacted outside primary work hours. Could you use a Google Voice number? So I have another video that I'll link for you right here in the upper right-hand corner, talking about setting up a Google Voice number. And you can do this for a variety of reasons. If you set it up properly, then it comes in a way that identifies that it's a Google Voice number. So you can see that somebody's calling on that number that you set up specifically for work. And then you'll know, okay, is it in the hours I communicated I'd be available? And then what makes it amazing is you can separate it from a regular personal call. Self-care. Most likely you sought out a new job because of your previous boss or your work environment being less than healthy. Maybe the workload was too heavy. Maybe your coworkers were difficult to deal with. Be sure to schedule time off for self-care into your workday, and then also outside of your workday. Here's a list of ideas for scheduling self-care right into your 9-to-5 workday. Drink water. Take breaks. Treat yourself to a walk. Bring your favorite snack to enjoy. Take yourself out to lunch. Listen to your favorite music while doing focused work, and apply the cuticle oil. So important. Outside of work, of course, self-care options are endless, but you could try things like create a new recipe or try out a new recipe, attend a new fitness class, get your hair done, schedule a manicure pedicure, treat yourself to a day at the museum, detach from work, read, watch a movie, take a long shower or a long bath. I would love to hear about your favorite act of self-care while you're at work. Put it in the comments below. Let's talk about setting up your perks. Some of the best things that you can do for yourself when starting a new job is actually take advantage of all the benefits and perks that are given to you. Here are some of my favorites. Join the retirement plan. Normally, you have a 401k here in the United States. Contribute enough to get the company match. I recommend that you max out your pre-tax 401k contribution. And if you're over 50 years old, you can contribute more. It's called a catch-up contribution. Be sure to talk to your finance professional about the best options for you. Set up the correct income tax withholdings. Consult with your tax professional, but make sure that you have the right contributions or withholdings for the fact that you may or may not have dependents and the number of dependents you may have. Take advantage of the other perks. Join the gym, get the discount plan card, set up your health insurance, set up the parking reimbursement account. Whatever's available to you, go ahead and take advantage of it. The employer is offering these perks so that they can have loyal, faithful employees. So they want you to take advantage of them. They're not going to be mad if you sign up for all the benefits and the perks. I hope these ideas will help you start your new role with excitement and help you keep a balanced life where you enjoy your work and can live your life to the fullest. If you found this information helpful, please subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to be notified every time I upload new videos that help you with your professional life and career. See you next time.